Hi lovelies, I hope everybody's well. So today I'm going to do probably one of the most anticipated talk throughs of a planner, the Pretty Perfect Productivity Planner. So these have been out of stock for a long time because we have been giving them a little bit of a glow up. So you can see already they come in 3 different colours. We've got the pink, the sage green and the beige. Not only that, they are now hardback covers, because obviously these are a planner that we're going to be using daily, so day in, day out. And because of that reason, we've also changed them from A4, just under A4 size, it's like US letter size, to A5, so they fit perfectly in our handbags. So I'm just going to basically just talk through all the little sections, how to use it, how I use it, little tips and tricks. These will be going on to the website and TikTok on Friday. So yeah, let's get into it. So they've all got the gold foiling. Obviously we've got it in the signature pink, we've got it in the sage green, and we've got it in the nudie beige. So these are like my 3 favourite colours. All of them have got the gold foiling on the front. They've got the gold protectors, again, because these are going to be in our bags. We're going to be using them daily, we're going to be chucking them around. I just wanted to make sure that these were hardback covers, and obviously they've got the corners that are being protected, and also the gold spiral binding that is the hard one that doesn't bend. And on the inside they've all got our signature quote, and there are dreamers and there are planners. The planners make their dreams come true. So as I say, they've all got those on the inside. They are, again, exactly the same insides, it's just colour preference. Let's just talk you through the green one. I'll show you some of my insides in a minute. But as we get into it, I always like to give like a little bit of information and stuff at the beginning. So the first little section is like why we need to use to-do lists, like why we want productivity. To me isn't like, you know, hustling and trying to get as much done. It's getting things done in the least time possible so we can actually spend time on things that we actually want to do and the people that we love. So it's just like some tips here. So we've got like managing your energy, not your time. So my energy, and knowing your energy levels, my energy levels are so much higher in the mornings. So when the first thing when I get up, that's why I always used to start getting up at 4:40. Obviously at the moment it's a little bit different, being obviously in the 3rd trimester of pregnancy, but generally my energy is better in the morning. So that's when I always do my hardest tasks. Some people, they just come alive at night, and yeah, they just get more things done at night. So it's just knowing your energy levels when you have them, and not trying to like set yourself up for fail and think I'm going to do this massive task when your energy levels dip. Preparing the night before, turning your phone off at night time, you know, setting up a morning routine, setting goals, and having like some deep work. So it's just some tips here of like how to be productive. Going on from what I've just said about knowing yourself and your energy levels, like I said, like, we all operate differently. We've all got like different like biological rhythms, like different responsibilities. Like some people have children, some people don't, some people at university, we've got different jobs, all things like that. So yeah, as I say, it's just finding your peak time and listening to your body. So it's just some more information of how you're going to be able to do that there. And then it goes into like routines of like how to structure and create your own routine. So we've got a morning routine and an evening routine. And these are the like simple ways of structuring a good morning routine. So I've got PPP, prioritize, practice, prepare. So the first thing you do is prioritize something for you. You're getting up early. You want to get in a good like frame of mind. So prioritize something for you, whether that be something for your physical health or your mental health. It could be that whenever I used to do like my proper morning routine, I always used to do a run. I didn't want to do it. I actually, 9 times out of 10, I really dreaded doing it. But I felt amazing after, and I felt like, yeah, I got so much more done, you know, going for that run. Because if you do something really hard and push yourself out of your comfort zone, do something you really don't want to do, trust me, like the rest of the day goes as a breeze. But it could be that, you know, it could be just having a cup of coffee and sitting in silence with your thoughts. It doesn't need to be like a run or whatever, just something for you that's going to get you in the right frame of mind, not waking up and then it'd be like rushing around trying to get your clothes ready for work, and it'd just be a massive rush of trying to get things done. So yeah, first thing is prioritise for you, something for your mental or physical health. Then it's practicing gratitude. So start your day like with some gratitude. And like I haven't really, like, people always used to say this to me and I'd be like, oh, what's it all about? Meditation, gratitude, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't need to be like these grand gestures. It could literally just be sitting there. Like I've recently been doing this, and just once you start thinking, when you're in a really, like, it's so hard at the moment because I'm really stressed all the time with work and things like that. But when I start thinking, like, you know, what I have, and, you know, yes, it's stressful that I can't do this and I can't do that, but I also have a lovely house. And then I start going deeper and go, well, I have my sight, I have my hearing, I can walk, I can do this. And you just, yeah, the more and more things you open yourself up to it, the more and more things come, and you think, actually, I've actually got it quite good. And those little things that you're stressed about, or the big things you think they are very, very like little when you put things into perspective. And it could be like sometimes I in the morning, gratitude, I'm really rubbish with my friends, and I'm really rubbish with texts. They know that I love them, but I just because obviously I just go MIA. So just sending a little text, like it could be like a gratitude text saying, I really appreciate you, have a great day. It takes 10 seconds to do, but it genuinely makes me feel better when I do something like that. So yeah, that could be another little thing to practice gratitude. It could be writing something down in your journal, however you want to do it. It could just be like literally thinking to yourself for a couple of minutes. And then lastly is prepare. So prepare for the day. So get ready for the day, have a shower, do your skincare, put a load of wash on, you know, something that's going to build the momentum for the rest of the day. You've then got the evening routine. So again, evening routine, PPP, we've got prep, plan and pamper. So prep for the next day, streamline your mornings, lay out your clothes ready, pack your bag, get your breakfast ready in the morning. Like what I mean by that is don't get your cereal just sitting on the side, but just get your bowl out ready, get your spoon out ready, get your, you know, on the side, get your cup of tea by the kettle or whatever, or your cup, should I say. Prepare snacks and lunch, anything like that, like put your keys and bag by the door, anything that's going to just, make your mornings go smoothly. We've then got plan. So I always plan the night before. So in this planner, this is what I'm going to go through in a second. You are going to plan your day. You're going to spend 10 minutes, you know, writing down your to-do list and setting out your intentions by blocking out your day. And then lastly is have some pamper and recharge. And I'm the worst for this. I never turn my phone off. And even like, it's just so good to just be able to, once you've done that, you've prepped and planned, just put your phone to the side, go have a bath, go do your skincare, go do something where you're just completely switching off, so you can actually have a little bit of pamper and recharge time. So that is like your morning and evening routine. We've got a little section of like how to manage and prioritize your time, like what's most important to you, some little quotes and stuff here. And so just some more little like tips and stuff that you can read. We then actually get into the planner itself. So the planner is like a double spread, and I'll go through this in a second. At the back, we've got notes and ideas. So this double page is just going to repeat itself the whole way through the planner. So all those pages there, apart from obviously we've got those note sections at the back. So this is how we're going to do it. In the evening, we're going to open this up and we're going to have this double spread here. This is going to be our day. This is going to be our life. Okay. So on the left-hand side, we've got the brain dump to-do list. So it's the evening. We've got jobs to do in our head. We are going to brain dump them all onto this to-do list. So it is split into quick wins and jobs to do. So quick wins are jobs that are going to take 5 to 15 minutes. No more than that. They're like really quick and easy to do. The jobs to do are going to take a little bit longer, that 30 minutes or more. They require some concentration. You could even set a time next to it, just obviously roughly how long you think it's going to take you. So up here, you've got a little colour code for home, work and life. So you can either colour this in with a highlighter, or you can get like fine liner pens. So when you're writing your jobs out, you can have all your jobs for home in, let's say, let's use these colours here. In pink could be home. In work could be orange, and life could be yellow. You can write them all down in a pen, a normal pen, and just highlight them. Or you can, as I say, get different colour pens and just write them there. So just so they're just obviously different, and you know what ones are for home, what ones are for work, and what ones are for life. So it just separates them. So that is your to-do list. Once you've got that and you've wrote everything out of your head, because it's really good to do this the night before as well, because going to bed with everything out of your head and it's on paper, it just gives your brain permission to actually sleep. So you can actually have a good night's sleep and, you know, not worry, oh, I've got to remember this, I've got to remember that, because you don't. All your tabs are now out of your head onto paper, so you can actually remove it from your brain. So they're on there. We're then going to plan out our day. So on this section, this is our day in a nutshell. So first of all, you've got like a little bit up here to write today's date and then circle what day it is. You've got a little goal of the day just to be 1% better. We're not trying to, you know, run a marathon, drink water, do this, do that, all on one day. We're just going to get 1% better each day. So it could be just drink one more glass of water than you did yesterday. It could be, you know, up your steps by 1,000 steps, try and do 1,000 more steps this week or this day. You've then got a little thing for you're grateful for, so you can just write down there. And then obviously you get into the actual day itself. So you've got your top priorities of the day, your morning, evening, and then your time block. So I'm looking at my to-do list. I'm looking at this here. I'm going, right, I might not get all of this done. So, but what is my, because obviously stuff happens in the day. You know, you can set all these great intentions. I'm going to do this, this, and this. But life happens, doesn't it? Like something happens and then, yeah, something rolled, you know, you think you're going to do something, it goes on longer, there's traffic, someone's poorly, whatever. That's life. But in this to-do list, what's the most important thing that I must get done today? So what's the non-negotiables? You're then going to write them here. So out of these lists here, these are the 3 things I've got to get done. They're the top priorities. Anything else I can tick off of this list, a bonus. So that's what you're going to put in there. Your morning routine, that's where you're going to obviously pick your prioritise, your practice and your pamper. So it could be, mine would look like when I do it, a run, have a shower, do my skincare, put a load of wash on, empty the dishwasher and practice some gratitude. My evening routine would be write in this planner, do all my brain dump my to-do list. It would be prep my, you know, snacks and lunch for the next day. It would be lay out my clothes and have a bath. So that would be like your morning and evening routine. There's a little tip list so you can just tick those off. So again, I would always do this the night before. So in the morning, open this up, it's already done for you. I'll show you some examples in a second. But yeah, and then you've got your schedule, so your time block. So straight away, if you've got any appointments or you've got meetings or I don't know, something's like booked on a specific time, you would then obviously write it in on that time. You would then fit anything else in, your to-do list around those appointments. So for instance, let's get mine up. I don't know, let's just use this one. So this is my home, work and life that I've obviously highlighted off in those different colours here. And on this side, I only had one real top priority that day. So I put that on there and then I blocked out. So from 7 till 9, I was doing work, admin, emails. So anything in yellow, that's what I was trying to get done in that time. Then I was working on a project. So again, that was work. I then had a horse riding lesson with Sienna, so that was obviously pink for life. And yeah, I just did it that way. So you're just literally blocking out how your day is going to go. Obviously, everyone's schedules are different depending on what you're doing that day, whether it be a weekend, whether you're working from home, whether you're actually going into the job, university, whatever. But let's just use a couple examples. So say, for instance, you are working in a job that you are in an office, so, or, you know, you're working at a shop. So you know that you've got those hours, you work 9 till 5, let's just say, and then you've got an hour's lunch break. Now, I'm using this like very, very stereotypically, that that you're working 9 till 5 and then your lunch break's like 12 till 1. So obviously straight away, that's the first thing you're going to block out on here. You're going to go like 9 till 5. You're going to just do like a little like box around it and colour it in pencil work. Obviously in that, you could colour your lunch break in a different colour. You can completely rest on your lunch break and scroll TikTok and eat your lunch. Or in that lunch break, you could see if anything on your home or life list, like quick wins especially, that you can tick off. So I've got a voucher for a spa day that would take 5-10 minutes to book in. So if that was me, I would use my lunch break to try and get a couple of, if you need to call someone or cancel an appointment or make an appointment, make it, a nail appointment, eyelash appointment, or book into the doctors. Utilise that time by trying to get some of your quick wins done on your lunch break. And then obviously when you're home at 5, there'll be things like doing dinner, if you've got kids, sorting kids out, whatever. But then after, you might be able to block out an hour to just get some of those things done. So it just obviously depends on that schedule. But if you are working from home, again, you might be right, okay, I'm working from home. I have got a Zoom meeting at 10 or wherever it is. I'm just making these times up. So I'm going to book the meeting out here. And now, okay, so I've got a meeting at 10. I've got some really important things to do that are my top priorities. I need to concentrate. Let's get some deep work. Let's like try and get that done and bang that out. So it's just done first thing. It's the most important thing. You could then block out, I don't know, 8 till 10, 2 hours, just getting that one thing done. Like not multitasking, just getting that big horrible thing off your list, and then you're going to feel so much better. It could be that you use your lunch break to obviously do some like life things, obviously put your wash on, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's just like utilising your time and just trying to maximise it, so then you can actually have more of an evening or more of time of the day to actually do things. Because again, if going back to if you're working and you're sitting on your phone scrolling TikTok on your lunch break, you've still got those things to do. So it's just, by all means do it, but just, 20 minutes, you can get 5 things off your list. So again, this would be great if you're a student. So like if you're, I always used to do this when I was at university, like block out, let's try and get to a plain one here, block out like your day for there. So what time you're getting up, then doing like study breaks. If you're doing like your dissertation or writing an assignment, right, I'm going to the library 9 till 2. In that time, I want to get this amount of words done, or whatever it was you want to get done. I want to get all my research done, blah, 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 blah. So you're just blocking out your study time. So again, it just works for anyone. That you've got your to-do list here, and then obviously you've got your schedule here. Obviously, there's going to be days where you're not going to get it done. Like you see here, I've only got a few ticks. The rest of it, I didn't get done. So what you do is on the next page, you just rewrite those jobs on it. So you just rewrite them, you just carry it on. So your fresh sheet here, so anything that I didn't get done, I would just flick through and I'd rewrite them on my new list, and I'll try another day and get them done. And obviously if you're rewriting them, you're going to be sick of wanting like rewriting them. You're not going to want to get them done. But yeah, don't ever like flick back. Well, you can do if you want to, but I always just find starting from scratch and just having it all on one is much better for my brain. But that's just how my brain works, which is quite weird sometimes, but yeah, that's how I would do it anyway. But so effectively you're just basically going to have your day like this is going to obviously come with you if you go like to a coffee shop to work, take it to work, have it at home, just lay it out flat, and then you've got exactly how you're going to do it. They call it time blocking because obviously it looks like blocks. So you've got here, I've got like block 1, block 2 and block 3. So this is my mummy and Sienna day. So block 1 was I need to go to my nan's. So I had loads to do at my nan's, so that was why it was 9 till 1. I needed to take her shopping to do a food shop. I needed to pick my glasses up while I was in town, go to the library and have some lunch. So that was all like there. My next block was after we came home, me and Sienna decluttered her room. That was like the next thing I wanted to do. And then the last thing was work. When Sienna was asleep, I did some work. So I just literally only had 3 blocks that day. But then there's other days, like this one here, where there was loads that were fitting in. I went to a blood test, went to work, I went to soft play, and yeah, there was loads of things that we did. But it just literally just depends on the day. But night before, brain dump your to-do list, schedule out your day, how you're going to do it, and then just hit the ground running with it. But I hope that's helped. If anyone's got any questions, obviously let me know. They are going to be on Friday. These are £25, including free shipping. These, obviously, is the first time we've done these, and these, as I say, are very, very highly anticipated. People are wanting us to get these on now. These will be available on Friday, so you haven't got long to wait, but I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Let me know what colour you like as well. What are you thinking? Beige, green or pink? Let me know.